2013, the MFSA conducted 26 contact sessions and members were concerned about the new changes in legislation and ongoing litigation. The MFSA made a decision to do what is right for our industry and represent our members where they could not represent themselves. The Marikana debacle drove a lot of unnecessary publicity to the microlending industry. We were under the spotlight and the NCR investigated our industry more vigilantly. The NCR withdrew the Code of Conduct during 2013 and we saw proposals with regard to Twin Peaks raising its head. Credit information amnesty was on the agenda due to pressures from government, and during 2013 there was major uncertainty in the SASSA space due to the involvement of Net1 and the new contract that needed to be issued. Consolidation in the industry continued to take place, and we could see many formal credit providers closing their doors as they could no longer operate sustainably. Various litigation was taking place in the industry, and in 2013, the appeal with regard to the service provider fee or the Barco case was heard. This was a significant case for the industry and was a game changer for a number of players. In 2014, we connected the dots. In January 2014, the MFSA presented in Parliament on the short-term unsecured credit market. This was marked as a year in which the MFSA made many submissions on behalf of the industry, focusing on the National Credit Act and the proposed amendments to the NCA. The MFSA members felt as if they had a target on their backs, with many members being prosecuted on a daily basis. We engaged with government fighting the cause that short-term loans are the low-income consumers' overdraft. The removal of adverse credit information was also implemented in April 2014. The review of rates and fees became a crucial issue for the industry, as it had not been reviewed for the past 7 years. The cost associated with granting credit, however, continued to increase. There was ongoing litigation, including matters on the service provider fee and the new battle on rates and fees. This was a challenging time for the association, with high levels of uncertainty for the association and its members alike. A lot was happening behind the scenes in 2015. Our theme was making the invisible action visible by moving forward. We also felt like action figures because litigation was rife. In South Africa, the Julius Malema and Jacob Zuma saga was out of this world. More consolidation took place in the market, and MFSA could see its members closing down or going underground. This was due to the introduction of a number of additional legislative changes and included affordability regulations. Emolument attachment orders also played an important role, and we continued with the ongoing matter of rates and fees. As a smaller role player, we had to pick our battles wisely. Project Evolution was now in implementation phase. The high cost of credit life insurance was also being discussed. 2015 was the year in which the Minister removed the threshold of credit providers, and all credit providers had to be registered with the National Credit Regulator. Authenticated collections were introduced as a new future payment stream, and this involved a lot of work and strategic thinking. The rates and fee court case became very prominent, and there was an ongoing battle to raise sufficient funds to continue with the legal battle. We had a strong view that action beats intention.